You've probably wasted money on gadgets that looked cool in a YouTube video and felt like a complete letdown the moment you unboxed them. I've been there, which is exactly why I spent the last 3 weeks testing 12 products that sounded almost too weird to be real. Some of them genuinely changed how I work. One of them actually started ignoring me when I stopped paying attention to it, and I'm completely serious about that. Stick with me till the end of this video, because gadget number 12 alone is worth the full 10 minutes. And I promise, by the time we're done, you'll know exactly which of these is worth your money and which ones are just really good-looking garbage. Before we get into it, if you're new here, I cover products that actually matter to real people. No fluff, no filler. Hit subscribe and you'll never waste money on something disappointing again. Let's get into it. Gadget 01, Looi Robot. This is the Looi Robot, and it's been sitting on my desk for 2 weeks now. You dock your smartphone into the base, and the second it clicks in, something genuinely strange happens. Your phone stops being a phone. The screen transforms into a pair of animated eyes. It tilts its head, it watches you move around the room. And when I got busy for a couple of days and left it sitting there without interacting, it started doing something I didn't expect. Sulking. Visibly. With little dejected animations that made me feel genuinely guilty about a piece of hardware. Here's the thing though, this isn't just a novelty toy. The Looi doubles as a 15-watt wireless charger, works as an adjustable phone stand, and functions as a face-tracking camera mount for video calls or content recording. So even on the days it's not acting like a moody roommate, it's actually useful. It learns your habits, keeps your captured photos and videos stored locally on your phone rather than in the cloud, and it evolves over time based on how you engage with it. Whether that makes it more impressive or slightly unsettling is honestly up to you. I'm still figuring that out myself. Gadget 02, Divoom Times Gate. Let me show you what happened the first time someone walked into my office after I set this up. They stopped mid-sentence and just stared. The Divoom Times Gate is 5 separate full-color pixel screens arranged in a modular layout on your desk. Each one is doing something different in real time: current weather, world clocks across time zones, your social media stats, a custom pixel animation you designed yourself, or live data pulled through the built-in Wi-Fi. The whole setup glows with synced RGB lighting that actually responds to what's being displayed. What made this thing blow up wasn't just the hardware, it was the Divoom app. You can build your own pixel art from scratch or pull from a massive library of community-made animations, and it pushes directly to your screens. It's powered by USB-C for continuous use, so you set it up once and it just runs. The honest impact. Your workspace goes from looking like you answer emails in your pajamas to looking like you're running a small operations center. And the second you experience that, it's very hard to go back. Gadget 3, Sharge Disk Pro. This thing is the size of a credit card. Seriously, hold it next to one. That's it. That's the whole device. And it replaces half of what most people are carrying in their laptop bag right now. The Sharge Disk Pro is a storage hub and display output combined into one magnetic unit that snaps directly onto the back of your laptop. You get USB 3.2 Gen 2 speeds, and here's the part that actually matters. It doesn't throttle when you're moving large files. Active cooling is built in, which is incredibly rare at this size. If you've ever dumped 4K footage onto an external drive and watched it slow to a crawl halfway through, you know exactly why that matters. The port selection covers everything you actually need: display output, peripherals, and power delivery, all through one compact unit. Convenience sounds like a small thing until you realize it's the reason you either use something every day or never touch it again. This one I use every single day. Gadget 4, Arrowmax Mini Drill Pen. When I first saw this, I assumed it was designed for one very specific type of person, someone repairing watches or soldering circuit boards in a very well-lit basement. Then I actually used it for a week and realized that person is apparently everybody. The Arrowmax Mini Drill Pen looks like a precision instrument from a surgeon's toolkit. The OLED display shows your exact speed setting, current mode, and battery status at a glance. 5 adjustable speed levels let you go from delicate circuit board work all the way up to harder materials like wood, resin, and plastic. The detail that gets overlooked in most reviews is the integrated LED work lights. They illuminate exactly what you're drilling, which sounds obvious, until you've spent 10 minutes trying to find the right spot, while a standard tool throws shadows right where you're looking. The aluminum alloy body gives it real weight and balance. And when you're doing work that requires steady hands, that balance matters more than most people realize. Add a quick change chuck system, USB-C charging, and reverse rotation, and this is simply one of the most thoughtfully engineered small tools I've tested. You don't realize you needed one until you use it. Gadget 05. PYROX Cold Flames. I want you to imagine something for a second. There's a fire on my desk right now, real-looking flames, full color, warm, flickering light, the whole thing. And I'm going to stick my hand straight through it. PYROX Cold Flames uses ultrasonic vapor technology to convert water into a fine, safe mist, then layers that mist with a precision LED optical system that projects warm, flickering light through it. The result is completely convincing fire, visually indistinguishable from the real thing, with zero heat, zero combustion, and zero risk of setting anything on fire. Sticking your hand through the flames is genuinely the first thing every single person who sees this wants to do. I know because I did it immediately and then watched 4 different people do the same thing the first time they walked past my desk. Beyond the spectacle, it's a genuinely smart device. Built-in timer, low water alert, auto shutoff, so it runs itself without babysitting. It's compact, takes minutes to set up, and instantly transforms the atmosphere of any room. Some products are impressive, some products are conversation starters. This one is both. Gadget 6. Raychel Nodbot. Most sleep trackers ask you to wear something. A ring, a watch, a band on your wrist. And for a lot of people, that's actually the thing stopping them from using one, because sleeping with something strapped to your body is its own form of discomfort. The Raychel Nodbot takes a completely different approach. No wearables, no cameras, no surveillance. It uses millimeter wave radar and LiDAR to track your sleep patterns from your nightstand, and all of that data stays entirely on the device. It never leaves. Your sleep history is yours. Throughout the night, it provides ambient lighting, gentle voice cues, and adaptive timing that actually learns your individual sleep habits over time. The gradual wake-up lighting in the morning is genuinely one of those small changes that makes your entire morning feel different in the best possible way. And with an optional projector that displays relaxing ceiling visuals, the whole thing becomes a proper sleep environment rather than just a monitoring device. If you've tried everything to improve your sleep and haven't solved it yet, this is the product that's missing from that conversation. Gadget 7 Withings Body Scan 2. Here's the honest version of what this scale did the first time I used it. It told me things about my body that I would have needed a clinic visit to find out. And it did all of it in 90 seconds, standing in front of it. Now, heads up, this was unveiled at CES 2026 and is expected to ship in Q2 2026 pending FDA clearance on some metrics, so it's not in every home yet, but it's worth knowing about right now. The Withings Body Scan 2 isn't a scale in the traditional sense. In that 90-second assessment, it pulls over 60 biomarkers, cardiovascular data, metabolic indicators, glycemic regulation signals, detailed body composition, not just body fat percentage, but actual visceral fat levels, muscle distribution, and cellular health markers broken down by tissue type. It uses impedance cardiography to measure heart performance, a built-in 6-lead EKG to monitor rhythm patterns, and bioimpedance spectroscopy for the body composition analysis. 12 electrodes embedded in the platform plus a retractable sensor handle work together in a way that's genuinely impressive at this price point. AI-driven hypertension risk notifications, practical lifestyle guidance based on your trends over time, and a battery that lasts up to 15 months on a single charge. This is the product that shifts you from checking a number on a scale to actually understanding what's happening inside your body. That's a completely different relationship with your health. Gadget 8. Anura Magic Mirror. I want you to think about what I'm about to tell you and genuinely consider whether it sounds like something from a science fiction movie. You stand in front of a mirror for 30 seconds. The mirror looks at your face, just your face, and tells you your blood pressure, your heart rate variability, your BMI, your biological skin age, and your risk indicators for things like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and stroke. That is the Anura Magic Mirror, and it's a real product that exists right now. The 21.5-inch tabletop display uses transdermal optical imaging to analyze the blood flow patterns in your face, because your face, it turns out, is revealing cardiovascular information constantly if you know how to read it. Over 100 health parameters in 30 seconds, completely contact-free. It activates automatically when someone approaches and supports Wi-Fi, 4G, and Ethernet. The data is sent to Neurologix's cloud-based DeepAffects platform for AI processing, then delivered back to the screen, so an internet connection is required for full functionality. One important note. In the United States, the Anura Magic Mirror is currently sold for investigational use, meaning clinics, wellness centers, and healthcare providers, not direct-to-consumer retail. If you're outside the US, availability is broader, and it's worth checking their website for the latest. Is it the most affordable thing on this list? Absolutely not. Is it the most technologically impressive thing in this video? Yes, by a wide margin. It may be built for professional environments right now, but the technology is real, it works, and the trajectory is clearly toward your bathroom counter. Knowing about it now puts you ahead of the conversation. Gadget 9, Vaydeer Mouse Mover. Okay, we've done the futuristic health tech. We've done the robot with feelings. Now let me tell you about a $12 piece of plastic that has personally saved me more frustration than almost anything else on this list. Have you ever come back from lunch to find that a massive download failed halfway through because your screen locked itself? Or realized that a remote work session disconnected because your computer decided you weren't there? The Vaydeer Ultra Slim Mouse Mover plugs in via USB-C, sits invisibly under your laptop, and moves your cursor at natural intervals to prevent sleep mode. That's literally the entire product. That's all it does. It's 17.3 millimeters thick. You won't see it. 4 adjustable interval settings let you choose between 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 3 minutes, or a randomized pattern that looks completely human. Works silently with both Windows and Mac, requires zero software installation, and operates completely undetected. You plug it in, and you forget it exists. And then one day, you realize you haven't had a single interrupted download in weeks. Gadget 10, Borowatt Back Massager. If you work at a desk for more than 5 or 6 hours a day, your back is telling you something. You've probably learned to tune it out. It's just become background noise in your life. And at some point, you stop noticing the tension until it becomes pain, and pain until it becomes a problem. The Borowatt Back Massager has 4 rotating shiatsu massage nodes that deliver the kind of deep tissue pressure that actually reaches the muscle groups a desk worker needs. Not a surface-level vibration, but real, sustained pressure that you feel working immediately. Dual heating zones add soothing warmth, and 3 adjustable intensity levels mean you can go from gentle recovery mode at the end of a long day to serious targeted pressure when you need it. The ergonomic shape is 15 by 13 inches, designed specifically to conform to your spine whether you're using it in a desk chair, a recliner, or a car seat. Anti-slip strap keeps it correctly positioned, so it stays where you put it instead of shifting every 30 seconds. A 15-minute auto shutoff prevents overuse, and the included wall and car adapters make it genuinely portable. Gadget 11 Tower Power Strip Surge Protector Show of Virtual Hands. Who has a power strip on their desk right now that's currently blocking at least one outlet because someone plugged in a wall adapter? Yeah, this is for all of us. The Tower Power Strip Surge Protector solves desk power organization by thinking vertically instead of horizontally. Rather than a long strip eating up surface area, it stacks everything into a compact tower footprint with widely spaced AC sockets specifically designed to accommodate large plugs without blocking the outlet next to them. That alone is worth the upgrade. Built-in surge protection keeps your electronics safe. USB-A and USB-C ports handle device charging alongside the traditional outlets, and individual switches let you control each outlet independently, so you're not reaching around the back of your desk every time you want to power something down. LED indicators show power status at a glance. Overload protection prevents short circuits, and the rubber-footed base means it stays exactly where you put it. Clean, simple, and dramatically better than what most people are currently using. Gadget 12 Ultrasonic Jewelry Cleaner. All right, you made it to the last one, and I saved something genuinely satisfying for the finish. The ultrasonic jewelry cleaner runs at 40 kilohertz. What that means is it uses high-frequency sound waves to create a process called cavitation, millions of microscopic bubbles forming and collapsing rapidly in the water, knocking grime loose from every tiny crevice that a brush or cloth could never reach. This is the exact technology used in professional jewelry shops and dental equipment sterilization, and you can now have it on your countertop. Drop your rings, bracelets, chains, earrings, glasses, or water-resistant watches into the stainless steel tank. Press one button. 3 to 5 minutes later, pull them out. They don't look cleaned. They look brand new. Not wiped down clean. Not I ran them under warm water clean. Professionally, noticeably, embarrassingly cleaner than you'd imagined. Safe for gold, silver, platinum, diamonds, sapphires, and rubies. Simple one-touch controls, adjustable timer, auto shutoff. The only caveat, double-check softer materials like pearls or anything with glued-in stones before using it, just to be safe. For everything else, this is final CTA. There they are, 12 products that genuinely surprised me. And more importantly, 12 products where the technology actually does what it claims to do. The links to all of them are in the description below, organized by product with the best current deals and discounts I could find. I update those links regularly, so if something's on sale right now, that's where you'll find it. If this saved you the research time, or even just pointed you toward one thing worth buying, hit the like button so more people find it. And subscribe if you want to see what I test next, because I already have the next batch in, and some of them are genuinely unbelievable. I'll see you in the next one.